Welcome to my Glow Up Plant Diary. Last time I pretty much reorganized my entire houseplant collection. Today I want to tackle all of the chores that I've been avoiding for, well, the past months. I need to drug up myself for this. That's when you know it's really bad. These are the remains of my to-do list. We already tackled the reorganization part. This is the business plant shop side that I don't have the energy to do today at all. And here we have a few more plant chores that I feel are manageable. But of course, by now, I have accrued even more plant chores. Now, because I need a quick dopamine hit, I'm going to start with the biggest project first, because the results will be most visible and I really need that dopamine boost to keep me going. I want to start with the plant wall right here. I planted this a long time ago. I replanted it once again, and finally the plants are doing what I intended them to. The vines started attaching to the wooden planks I installed at the back, and the leaves are sizing up. It looks really pretty. So I don't want to dismantle everything again. I just want to do some plant maintenance, cut a few things back and see if I can fix it up a little. Let's give you a before tour. I'm the most impressed by this Epipremnum Cebu Blue. The leaves are sizing up beautifully and it's attached to the wood really well. Got a beautiful Philodendron verrucosum. This Philodendron micans did well. It's sized up, but then up here the leaves got all like crumpy. I think I had some spider mite issues. To talk about the elephant in the room, and I'm not exaggerating, this newest leaf is truly the size of an elephant ear. I think this might actually be a large form monstera. Down here this Maranta looks fine. This Micans too, Monstera adansonii, and then we have this Maranta. She's just growing weird all the time, and I don't think it's spider mites or anything. It's just, I don't know. I'll just get to work. I'll have to rip them off from the wood. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god. Look at these roots. I'll have to show you a close-up. That's crazy. Look at these roots. They are so fluffy and they have all of this fuzz on them. This will be more little cuttings. Back to this situation, I also want to cut back this other vine. Even though it looks more pretty, I'll probably restart like over here. So we have another really well-rooted cutting. So these will be rooting in no time. Just look at these. That's crazy. Cleared a good chunk of this space. I might cut back this Syngonium variegata. Off we go. And guys, today is a no cleaning the scissors day. I ain't got time for that. I'll trim off like yellow and dead leaves just because I don't like the look of it. Flowers, all that kind of stuff. And then, as I said, these Maranta cachuviana, should I give it more time maybe? Maybe I'm like too fast deciding to chop everything up. But first, let's take care of, wait a second, this thing. This ugly leaf off, this ugly leaf off, this ugly leaf off. That might be it already. I'll just place some of my propagations in here because it's good lighting. Hi! Now I already made a huge mess. Got some water. I'll just go ahead and chop these up into single node cuttings most probably. It's a mess, guys. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. You all know the saying, it gets worse before it can get better. This is still crazy to me. This arrowroot going off. Now I'm just sticking these into water. So I don't know, I'm spaghettiing them into the jar. This looks ridiculous. There's no space for them. Like if this doesn't look like noodles, I don't know what is. Enough fun, back to working. Nice, first one done. I'm gonna do the same for the epipremnum and the syngonium. See you in a sec. Ta-da! Because we're adults, I'm also cleaning up after myself immediately. Crazy concept, I know. Hell yeah, I'm ripping that post-it off the wall. First task, check. With the first task done, let's take a quick break for the sponsor of the video, Skillshare. As you guys know, whenever you have such a big houseplant collection, there's also a ton of propagations and cuttings. And with these cuttings, you can turn your passion into a paycheck. And that's where Skillshare comes in. They have thousands of courses on e-commerce, marketing, freelancing, small businesses, building a brand, finding the right product for you. All of these can help you as a plant seller to grow your business or sell more plants. I have a small business plant shop myself. I sell my propagations locally through eBay, but you can sell plants on any marketplace available to you. For example, I found this great course by Parker Gard, Building an Etsy Shop That Sells, Strategies for E-Commerce Success. A lot of the topics he talks about are applicable to any business, like who is your target customer, how to take proper product pictures, social media marketing. Now here's what's in it for you. The first 500 people to click the link in my description box will get a 1-month free Skillshare trial, so you can check out all of the courses on e-commerce, marketing, or any other passion you might have. I discovered they have great language learning classes as well. So log in, check out the classes led by industry pros, learn from their experience, and make 2024 the year your side hustle comes to life. Thank you, Skillshare, for your continuous support. I really appreciate it. And now let's get back to the next task. Now, for the next task, I'm actually kind of excited because I think this might be the solution to all of the issues I have with this plant. I have it multiple years now, so maybe I'm just a bad plant parent. Maybe I just should have given up on the plant already, but I can't. It's this philodendron El Chocoret. In theory, it's a beautiful plant. In reality, it's kind of shit. Now, even though we are hustling today, I also kind of want to be cozy today. I have had great success with lazy poles recently, so I want to put this El Chocoret on a lazy pole. Maybe it just needs a support. Don't get me wrong, this plant has potential to be a beautiful plant, but it's just very finicky. I believe it's a humidity problem, but since I don't have a greenhouse, I can't really give it more humidity. Let's get this out of its pot. Ooh, but it feels like we've got a lot of new root growth in here that looks quite healthy. In theory, this should fit quite well. I'll have to squish the roots a little bit. As always, I'm using my Cybotanica soil and my Cybotanica sphagnum moss because it's just the best. I need a bigger pot. Okay, wait a second. Who knew this would be so difficult? New pot, new luck. Making a mess again. Shit. Let's try it with the plant first. Just a little bit of soil in there. Like handling plants, you really have to learn how to use things with one hand. And I'm apparently really bad at it. And then it's done. I'll plop soil in there and try to fix everything up. This was harder than necessary, but I think it already looks kind of good. I think optics are there, and if it really attaches to the moss pole, I might be onto something. Just plopping it full with sphagnum moss. I really like these Cybotanica sphagnum moss because it has such long fibers. this should be enough for now, since the plant isn't as tall, so I can just fill it up as the plant grows. I buy these lazy poles from Amazon, I'll link it below, but they come with this plant Velcro thing, which is great to tie the plants onto the pole. Might have to squish the leaves to the sides a tiny bit. Got it! Oh, that's exactly what I wanted, and it worked so well. Please, to all of the plant gods up there, I beg you, make this plant grow well on this pole, and please don't rip the leaves anymore. Thank you! Pretty nice, huh? All done. Back to business. Next up on my to-do wall is this philodendron pink princess. I did propagate this as a top cutting in just perlite. Kind of cool how the roots look inside there, but it's time to pot it into some soil and get it some more nutrients, I think. So that's what we are going to do. Philodendron pink princess is just one of these plants that I love, but I hate at the same time. This one in particular, you know the drill. The leaves get stuck in the petiole all of the time when it's immature. It does the little yoga thingy. Once you surpass this really shitty stage, you will get a more mature plant. The stem will start to thicken, and then the new leaves won't emerge from the petiole of the previous leaf. They will emerge from a separate growth point, and that's when the whole getting stuck problem magically just stops. So keep holding on to your philodendrons that grow like this. It will get better if you can mature them to a larger stage. Oh no. It's like in there. This plant will be in shock from all the shaking. Oh, but we're moving. You got this little one. Please don't rip all of your roots. Okay, I think we're almost there. Ah, nice. And that's why I love perlite. Just imagine this would be sphagnum and how shitty this would be to untangle from sphagnum. Ugh. I mean, I don't want to brag, but if this isn't a great root system, I don't know what is. Get the pots, fill in the cracks. Getting another bag of the cyber mix. I think this is my last one. I'll have to order some more. I'm going to restake this for the moment. It needs a bigger stake. Let's fill up the rest. I'm so glad I finally did this. You saw from the state of the roots, I've been postponing this for quite a while now. We are killing it, guys. We're really killing it. But next up on the to-do list, I have those two Hoya linearis. These are all propagations. I stuck them into some pon and they are doing so well. I don't even want to pot them up now because this one is even blooming. So I might just keep this one in the semi-hydro substrate and just like see how it fares. And this one I want to pot into soil. So let's check out the roots and everything. Same procedure basically. Pop out some of the substrate first and then you can remove the rest way easier. Everything that falls off on its own is fine. The rest I'll just leave on there. Not bad. All looking really healthy. Getting some Hoya mix ready. Doing this little trick so I can just take out the container and I'll have the perfect little hole for the roots. That's what I love most about propagation, is even if this for some reason should die in the soil, I still have a backup plant. I'm not going to be sad if I lose this one, but also look how cool this is. Hoya linearis is one of my favorite plants in general, I'd say. I love this plant. Well, one at least. I think the Monstera cuttings can wait a little while longer. They are rooted, but more roots is more better, you know? Next, let's go for the succulent house. But first, it's time for a break. Delicious. This is my little terrarium. It's made out of glass. It's vintage and it is nice. But I had a little succulent display in there for years now. Actually, it was one of my first videos on this channel was me redoing this ugly terrarium. Good times. But also bad times. This video was trash. I think I want to press pause on the succulent display for a moment. I got all of my things. Succulent mix, more succulents, and a really nice terracotta pot. Let me give you a little before tour. That is the situation. Like, it looks kind of cool still, but what is this? The llama, oh my god. The wood thing that fell over, and also this pot that just randomly sits in there. But it's also kind of cool. I mean, the vibe is there. Rest in peace, little llama. Bruh. Okay, let's take this out. This is truly a plant influencer worthy plant. Let's try to salvage a few of these. I'll just rip them out. It's not going to be pretty. This one is actually kind of cute. So this is a keeper. This is or was a crassula. It seems pretty dried up and the roots are probably all toast. We have a few more of these cuties. And then we have some truly etiolated echeveria. Just look at this stem. Oh my god. Just snap this off and then just replant this piece right here. Ton of these. These are all the same. Oh, half dead. That is so satisfying. Oh my god. Empty, ready to be cleaned, and then I'll have to decide what I want to do with it. That is, well, some say a treasure trove. Some say that's all trash. I've got the goods. These are my leftover plants. And then these are the plants from outside. They got a little bit more color since they were outside for the summer. You know what I was wondering? How many plant people actually are interested in succulents? Like, how many different ones do you have? Do you also collect them just the same as your typical aroids and philodendrons? This is a study now, so please tell me in the comments if you have any, if you like them, if you collect them, just your thoughts on succulents in general, because I want to know. Let's get some soil in first. I want this like a tree. That is actually nice. I want the big one in here. It's crazy. These two are the same plant. This one was outside for summer and this one was in my southwest facing window. The color difference should look like a little landscape. This would be nice. This is the finished piece. I especially love those little succulents. They're just so cute and nubby. I really like how this turned out. It's just like a little desert display. I don't know, it's just nice. It looks cute. I like it. Well guys, I think we did a great job today. Thank you for keeping me company. The last thing for today is to order some hydrogen peroxide. And once I got that done, my list for today is finally done. With the exception of the Monstera cuttings that I'll postpone to another day. 3, 2, 1. It's bought. I'll see you next time. Until then, enjoy your plants and goodbye. This feels great. I'm so glad I got all of these things done. See you in the next part.